thanks for stopping by the homestead. I was just getting ready to make some homemade kombucha. I get so many questions about what is kombucha and how do you make it. I'm gonna take you along, I'm gonna show you how easy it is, and I'm gonna tell you how much money you're gonna save too. Come on. So if you're watching this video, you may already know what kombucha is, or you may have no idea. But kombucha is actually a fermented tea. And the thing with it being fermented, it means that it has lots of good probiotics. And probiotics are so good for your gut. They feed the good bacteria within your gut, and they really help. They can build your immune system, they keep you healthier, help with digestion. Having a good probiotic and different probiotics in your system is really good for your health. Now, you may have seen kombuchas like this in the store. I actually went and bought this one today just so I could share it with you. And the price of this was $3.49 for one kombucha. I can make this at home for much cheaper because the ingredients you need are things that you're already gonna have, or once you acquire them, you're gonna use them for so many different batches that it is gonna be money well spent and saved so that you're not spending $3.49 for one of these. So you'll see here, all I have 3 gallon glass jars, and it's best to put your kombucha in glass. All of us drink it every day here, and so we go through about 3 gallons in a week. So I make 3 gallons at a time, and all I do is take my really big stock pot, boil water just like you would for tea, and then I steep kombucha tea leaves in it and make tea. So that's the first step, is you're just making tea. Now this is the kombucha that I use. You don't have to use this one, but it's just a blend of black and green tea. They're loose tea leaves, and so I get a little tea ball, stick the amount that I need in there, and just plop it in the pot. But you can find these several different places. You can find them at like tea shops. You can find them several places online, and this bag will last me several batches. So once your tea is made, you just want it to be room temperature. And once it's at room temperature, you're gonna pour it into your gallon container. And you can see I've got all of mine about the same. And now all you're gonna do is add your sugar, just like you're making tea. So you need about 1 cup of sugar per container. So this is a 2 cup. Wow, that's like almost exact. This is a 2 cup container, so a cup in there, a cup in there. It was just a little above the 1 cup line, and I need 1 more cup for my other pitcher. If you're just making 1 gallon, you'll just need your gallon container, your tea, and then your sugar. And then I give everything a nice stir to get the sugar all incorporated. All right, so once your sugar is in, now the next thing you need is a Scoby. And so this is a previous batch of kombucha I've made. Here's my Scoby left, and I've got some tea in the bottom here. So you can buy Scobies online, but if you look around, I am sure you have someone around you that would have a Scoby. If any of you are local to me and you want to make kombucha, I have several Scobies. So you'll see here is a Scoby. I'm just going to pick it up and plop it in the jar. And you'll see I still have another one in here. So this is why I'm saying, if you want to start your own, just get a Scoby from someone that already has one. Look at that little bubble, it's got kombucha in it. No. Just gonna pop that in there. So, and then someone will just give you this, and then they'll give you some starter tea. So you want about a cup. I mean, this is enough. I don't measure it out. I just dump what's in there into here. This is your starter tea that you put in there to start your next ferment. All this sugar will feed off of the Scoby for the next week or so, and that's what makes your ferment. So you might be wondering, what in the world is that Scoby thing you just put in that tea? A Scoby is simply, it's spelled S-C-O-B-Y, and it is a symbiotic colony of bacteria and yeast. And this is where you get all of those good probiotics that are gonna feed your gut health. So then I just take my next one, and you can see I have several layers of Scoby here. You can see I've got one forming here. I can probably peel off. I might tear that one. Let's see. We might just leave that one attached. I've got another one forming here on the bottom. So we'll take this one. This one's pretty large. And I'll just plop this in here. And here's another one. So if someone wanted to start their own, here it is. About a cup of this in here. So I just take a pack of whitewash cloths that you can get from anywhere. I put it on the top and secure it with a rubber band. And then I leave it sitting on my counter. Now, if you want one that is flavored, like what you would buy at the store, you would do 2 ferments. So this is a kombucha that's already ready. And if I wanted to do a flavored kombucha, what I would do at this point is just take this and pour it out into a jar. You could use, they have bottles you can use for kombucha. You could even get people to save you these and pour your kombucha into here. So you'll just pour the kombucha that's ready after it's sat for, you know, 7 to 10 days. You'll take this, pour it into your bottle, and then you can flavor this. You can use fruit juices to flavor it. When we flavor ours, we'll just use like fruit and cut up maybe strawberries, or we'll put some blueberries in the bottom of the jar. You know, smush them up a little bit, pour your kombucha in, and then you let that set for about 2 to 3 more days on the counter, and then you have a flavored kombucha. So that's really all there is to make a kombucha. It is so simple. You need a glass container, you need tea, sugar, and then a Scoby and some starter tea from someone, and you can get that from anyone around you that makes kombucha. Like I said, if you are local to me, get in touch with me if you want to make it. I have Scobies and I have starter tea I can give you. So I probably should have said this at the beginning, but one of the main things you want to make sure of is when you're done with kombucha, and this is your jar, you know, you've got, well, a little bit's left in this, and you dump it out. Don't run these through your dishwasher. You don't want detergent and things in your jars. All I do, because you don't want to mess up that bacteria, you want that good bacteria. All I do is when I'm done is I take hot water and I scrub my jars out with hot water, and then I store them for the next batch. So I hope this shows you how simple it is to make your own kombucha at home. And the next time you run the store and grab one of these for $3.49, I want you to remember how much cheaper you can make kombucha yourself at home. Thanks so much for joining us. Don't forget to hit subscribe and share this video. There might be other people just like you that want to learn how to make kombucha at home too. We'll see you next time right here at Cram Farms.